Okay, now in this video, we're going to add lighting to the scene to start bringing out the level to life. But before we do, let's organize the uh, organize all this. So what I'd like you to do is to go to create and click on create empty. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put all these uh these assets in here. So I'm gonna rename this horror level, and then we'll select this one, and then holding down Shift key, so select them all, and control click the directional light to deselect it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drag this into horror level. And then now if we uncollapse that, now it's organized. Okay, so the key to adding lighting is to completely turn off all the lights in the scene. So basically, click on the directional light, click delete directional light, and then make sure this is toggled on. We're going to use the scene lighting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to open up the lighting. So go to window and go to lighting and go to settings. Drag this lighting into here next to inspector, and you see where it says skybox material. We're going to select this, and then we're going to go to select none. All right, select it to none. Now we can see it's not totally dark, and plus these lights right here. It's these right here are sending out something called an emissive light. You don't have to worry about these, but whenever you're adding lighting into your um, scene is to just completely darken a block of the lights. Some assets or models, when you're building up a scene, you will have some models that will still have bring out lights. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, now still, even though this is emissive, it's still not totally dark because of you see right here, if you go to environment lighting and ambient color, Unity still is adding lighting. So what you'll do is go to ambient color and then click on the color swatch right here, and then this dial all the way down to black. And then close it, and then as this after this bake, it should be almost black. Okay, so alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start adding our lights. Now before we do add our lights, make sure a real-time glow illumination is turned on and mixed lighting is turned on. For baked globe illumination and auto generate. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a holder for the lights. So go ahead and click on create empty, click on the inspector, zero out the position, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and name this light holder. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our first light. So to do this, right click light holder and then go to light, and we're going to add a point light. Okay, let's see, we got that added, and we're going to go ahead and start adding the lights. We're going to start from the bathroom and then work our way out to light up the whole entire scene. So let's move this light into the bathroom. Then move it up. And to add like an old style horror type scene, I'm going to click on the color, and I'm going to move this to right here, and then move the swatch over to add that a little bit of color. So let's increase the intensity a little bit. And then we're go ahead and duplicate this by pressing Control D. Move it over, and then duplicate again, move it over. So basically what we're doing is just going to light up the whole entire scene. You can use, like, you don't have to do the color that I'm using. And a good example, use horror games or other video games or movies to get to see how their scene or lighting looks like, to add some lighting to your scene to get a good idea. So basically, I'm going to add these lights inside the stalls. Probably lower the intensity on each of these. By holding down shift and just selecting just these lights, and lower down the intensity a little bit. then select this light, and then start adding the lighting to the scene. Control D, duplicate it. Control D again. Control D. Add the lighting, and I'm going to add the lighting inside the rooms. So Control D to duplicate it, and just move the lighting inside each of the rooms. Alright, let's see here. Control D. Okay. All I'm doing right now is just duplicating the lights, and to go ahead and add all those lights to the scene right now. And we're gonna move into the hallway. So I forgot to add the lighting, the light props. If you did follow along and you forgot to add those, you can add them if you want, or not, because it still look okay. Might increase the intensity a little bit inside this lobby. 2.5, or we can increase it a little bit higher, or let's see here. Just keep duplicating these lights. Now this light here, I'm going to turn this to green, because this light will be like the reason why I'm turning this green, because this is the exit. And drop the intensity down. So when the player, this is the exit, to exit out of the game or win the game. The only way to get that, they have to get the key to get out. All right. So just keeping duplicating these lights to light up the whole entire level here. Some reason, as I'm seeing that some of the chairs are floating. So let me select these. Select this chair. Just move it down. So if you did add the chairs to the scene, or the tables to the scene, double check the chairs. Make sure they're almost touching the ground by moving them down. You see it goes through the ground. Move it up a little bit. If you make like a ghost type scene, you can have these things floating in the air. Move these down. I think this is already good. I think these are good. All right. So let's see here. Just gonna move this a little bit further in. Probably lighten the intensity a little bit. All right. All right, now go ahead and duplicate this and move it into the morgue. Increase that intensity for the morgue. Like so. All right, so seems like everything is lit up. Now another thing is to make sure that these some of the objects are working with the lights. Let me see if I can duplicate this and add this over here. All right. Okay. So once that is lit up, next is to check out the scene. See how it looks. The lighting. Now if you don't want, you don't have to use this color. Like I said, sorry. You don't have to use this color. You can use any color. So I'm gonna select these lights just to see how it looks without the color that I choose. Control C to copy this color, and I'm just gonna move the lights. So if you select the green, has that little alien or what you call that VR let's say VR, but it has that has that that one movie what's it, Outbreak, or look to it, or we can just now to, let's see here, bluish. And see, you can use something like that. Purple. Little danger zone here. Color. So you can use whatever color you want to bring out the scene. Like I said, best way to get ideas from like movies and video games, to see how and try to mimic uh, the feel of it. So once this is done and we have everything lit up, next what we're going to do is we're going to select some of these objects, and so the objects will work better with the lights, because some of the objects, as you see, when you select the floor, see how it says light map static. Some of the objects that we put in the scene, like the toilet and the sink, they don't have that to work better with the lighting. You'll see it later when we add something called post-processing effect, which will really bring out the dramatic feel of the scene. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. So what I'd like you to do is collapsing. We're going to do the toilets. So selecting the toilet, it's like this one, and select the toilet here. Select light map static. All right. Then once that's selected, go to the next toilet and do the same. Light map static. Light map static. Because these things aren't moving. And do it for the sinks. Like map static. You're basically selecting the child objects. This is the parent, or the game object. Then you're just going to select the child, light map static. If you have like if you found like models that you want to use, and they don't have childs, but they put the light map on here, the mesh render it is, because the light map static is underneath the mesh render. Just find a mesh render and then just add light map static. Sync. Alright, light map static. Okay. And the same thing for these cubes that we selected. So hold down shift to select these cubes, then go light map static. And then also the doorway that we created. Select the cube, the quad, both two quads, and select Actually, it'll be easier since we created this as a prefab to go to other prefabs. Select the doorway and select the quad and the cube, and then select light map static, and then that will automatically apply it to the prefab, which will automatically apply it to throughout the prefabs that we created. All right. Okay, so once that is done, you'll start adding everything to it. All right, so let's check the lighting on here. Just holding out shift to select these lights. Probably increase the intensity or a little bit. See, as you see it just just added the lights to make it a little bit better. Once we added the I turned those things to light map static. Let's see here. Actually, I might just dial a little bit down instead. All right, so once all that is done and added to the scene for the lights, next what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add the post-processing effect to it to bring out the realism. And I can see some blue here. Let me straighten this out by increasing the scale. And moving this forward. Right, to cover that up, so I don't see nothing coming out. All right, so that's done. So next we're gonna go ahead and add the post-processing effects to bring out the scene. Alright, if you guys like these tutorials, please like and subscribe, and also if you want to learn more about building games with Unity and get a better understanding with lighting, click on my Amazon affiliate link that's found in the description below. And also if you want to support me and help me create more and better tutorials, please click on my Patreon link that's found below in the description. And that's see you in the next video.